is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to downtown Pittsburgh and Act for Sure Stadium, the home field of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
A deep shot to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll feed the back again. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Golden Gophers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Pitt Panthers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on third down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on fourth down after giving up that sack?
The Panthers will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Can he make it to the marker? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And he's intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
There's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short game.
Will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And now the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Bootleg looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Now they call a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 20. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? the same runner's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Red zone play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 25. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looking to throw here. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Will finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. Play fake, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. What a catch! And here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it's good, right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Beside them at the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Panthers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. And he's going for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Lost a lot of bounds close to the end zone.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The receiver grabs it, runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dump off, caught by the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Running with purpose. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
The offense 2 for 2. Downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a run to the left. He finds some space. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Catch made over the middle. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hit.
This touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession.
Minnesota 42, hit 32.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Grinding away with their running game. The Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on it.
Ball's loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they get a chance to get back in the game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down.
It's third down for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
On the double.
Now it's second down here.
Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Panthers. Great connection there for 6 points.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit.